Now one big company leaving could shake up a whole country? Well, the wild ride of Foxconn and its big impact on China is something that was totally unexpected. Foxconn, the king of electronics production, rolled into Nanning with a bang all the way back in 2010. They pumped billions into the Nanjing Fugu Precision Industry Company. Soon, Nanjing transformed from an underdeveloped town right into a buzzing city in no time, and then Nanning wasn't just a dot on the map, it had become a major player in the worldwide export game, all thanks to Foxconn. Foxconn turned into Nanning's entire identity. Every corner store, every cafe, they all thrive on the agency added in by means of using Foxconn personnel. It's just like the entire city is riding the wave of Foxconn's achievement. Fast forward to the early 2020s. With Apple calling the shots, Foxconn comes to a decision to play the sport in an exclusive way. The massive announcement came. Production lines are moving, and Vietnam is the brand new hotspot. It's like watching the tide shift, leaving Nanning in different Chinese cities, all feeling the aftershocks. But why Vietnam? Well, it's all about staying ahead of the curve. Apple's were given its eyes set on new horizons, and Foxconn's got to maintain up. Oh, and Vietnam also offers a clean start, a threat to hit the reset button and write a whole new chapter in Foxconn's tale. So what does this mean for Nanning and its once thriving Foxconn facility? It's like watching a balloon slowly deflate. The buzz fades, and soon, the halls that once echoed with the sounds of production fall silent. Now, to the aftermath of Foxconn's departure from towns like Nanning and Guo, it's like watching a domino effect unfold, with each falling piece leaving a ripple of consequences in its wake. Once thriving neighborhoods near Foxconn centers all of a sudden enjoy the relaxation and abandonment. Streets which have once been bustling with employees now echo with vacancy. The financial fallout is definitely to be noted. Cities like Guo, who were once under Foxconn's prosperity, now find themselves going through financial downturns or maybe even debt crises. Let's take a step ahead and examine the bigger photo. Foxconn wasn't only a neighborhood player in China, it had an effect that spanned the globe, leaving an indelible mark on industries and economies a ways past Nanning and Guo. Think about it, Foxconn's centers in China, especially in Zhengzhou, had been the instrumental in Apple's global phone output. Foxconn's presence in China had a ripple impact, boosting the nearby industries as well as infrastructure. In Zhengzhou, for example, the enlargement of airport operations and the inflow of tens of millions of migrant people have been direct outcomes of Foxconn's established order. And let's not neglect the monetary effect. Foxconn's contributions to nearby GDP and export figures were unexpected, propelling towns and areas to new heights of prosperity. But now, Foxconn scaling back its operations in China means that the panorama is moving all over again. Will different corporations step in to fill the void left with the aid of Foxconn? Or will towns like Zhengzhou struggle to discover their footing in a post-Foxconn global? One thing is for sure though, Foxconn's global effect is soon to be over, and its legacy will preserve to shape the world for years to come. So, guess the driving force in the back of Foxconn's strategic requirements? Apple. As the cell phone market evolves, so does Apple's approach, and these shifts have profound implications for Foxconn as well as its operations in China. As Apple's cell phone sales in China are on the decline, dealing with stiff competition from home manufacturers like Huawei, to fight this decline, Apple starts exploring new horizons, looking beyond just China for production opportunities. Vietnam emerges as a promising holiday spot, supplying decreased prices as well as sparking possibilities. But this shift isn't always quite a good deal, locating greener pastures. It's also a reaction to converting political and economic realities, government pressures and changing tensions amongst the US as well as China, pushing Apple to diversify its supply chain and decrease its dependence on any unmarried country. But amidst the chaos, there is an additional possibility for growth and addition, as Foxconn explores new partnerships and markets all past China's borders. Well, imagine BYD as a modern-day player at the scene, mainly in making electric-powered cars. Well, with Foxconn transferring its interest, BYD sees a hazard to step up, as well as emerge as a big deal in making electronics too. BYD has been making electronics for a while now, so they're not exactly new to the game, but now they need to expose they could contend with large contracts, like the ones Foxconn used to get from Apple. But BYD has to expose they're up to the task, and they're working hard to have an effect on Apple and meet their excessive requirements. Even though they will be making moves like looking for other agencies and, hiring loads of other people, they still have masses to expose before they may be seen as a real contender. But no matter what takes place, BYD's upward push shows that subjects are converting within the international area, all of making electronics. With Foxconn stepping in again, new gamers like BYD have a risk, all to make their mark and push this industry ahead. Even though Foxconn's departure may also leave a scar, it additionally opens the door to new opportunities. So that's all about the world of Foxconn with us today. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more captivating content. And hey, if you have any thoughts or questions, drop them in the comments below.